And to no cooking, as we said, the Cowboys could have had that King Henry. Now they barely beat the Giants.
Let's get it.
Now they have Zeke.
Now they have Zeke. Well, 3 yards.
Let's go.
Benched.
They still won, man. They still somehow, like... The Giants put up a decent fight, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
it's a division game, so I mean, these games like are usually going to be close. But the thing is, the past like 3-4 matchups between these teams have been blowouts. So the Giants, they look better than they did in previous matchups. But what did you guys? What else? Like, what did you guys see about this game?
If you watch that game, Daniel Jones played well.
Yeah.
But there was times where there were some big plays, but he just like maybe underthrew it and they couldn't go for big yardage, or like overthrew it and it's like it just ruined. Like Malik Neighbors, for example, he had 2 or 3 times where he could just run it in, but Daniel Jones just didn't place it right, and it just ended up being like a 20-yard, catch or something. But I mean, Daniel Jones played well. It was just not enough for them to
at
win.
this point we know what he is.
Yeah, like
he's okay.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't say he's good. And I definitely wouldn't say he's great.
Malik Neighbors did go off, according to you. Big game.
Neighbors is nice, bro.
But he got injured on that last one. That was a crazy catch.
They're workhorsing him. They're going to him all the time, and he's the only playmaker on that team.
Yeah.
You look at him, he's gassed, man, every single time.
Yeah. But also, I mean, when your run game is terrible, what are you going to do?
They had 26 rush yards.
Yeah.
26 rush yards.
1.1 per carry.
That's crazy. 26 rush yards on 24 carries.
Yeah, you're just not going to win like that, man.
No, definitely not.
And you're not going to win when Daniel Jones is throwing 40 times a game. I'll tell you that.
No. They're putting a lot of pressure on him, to be honest. I mean,
there's no running game. They have to throw.
Yeah, no, I understand. But it's a lot of pressure on him as a quarterback. They have that history with having great quarterbacks and all. And then, they're just expecting a lot out of him when he's not able to, especially when the game's coming down.
Because he was a high pick, and now he has a high contract. Yeah. If he didn't have that contract, we would not be looking at him like this big of a disappointment.
It's just because of the team history, too.
I just don't
a little bit, but I mean,
think that plays a factor into it.
If they just paid him like $100 million,
I just think in the beginning it was a wrong idea to give him the contract and not Saquon Barkley. But
that is too, bro.
It's so stupid.
Now imagine if they had Saquon Barkley in that.
The thing is, even if they gave Daniels a lesser contract, and like Barkley his money too, that would still would have made more sense than what they did. Yeah, they went all in on Daniel. The whole league can see that he's not a franchise quarterback, but the Giants can't see it. So.
I just can't live with the mistake. I don't know how you give up.
They double down.
Barkley double down on Daniel Jones,
bro.
But I'll say it's still, and like it is still a good progress, if you want to say.
It's decent
for the Giants.
It's better than they were last year at this point, but they're still 1-3. It's 1-3. I think it's still 1-3. It's
a disappointing result, but they're still progressing towards something better. But their run game is just not what it is.
I think this is Jones' last year in New York. That's what I think. I
believe it.
Like he still has going to be under contract, but I think they'll try to get rid of him.
I think it's a good backup.
Maybe a backup.
If a good opportunity comes up, no, he could start just on like a lesser team. I think.
Like what team would he start on?
Like the Titans. He could start with the Titans over Will Levis.
It's Mason Rudolph now, actually, more than Will Levis.
That was crazy.
I think Daniel Jones is better than Mason Rudolph, but
that's probably true.
I just don't think he's good enough to be a New York Giant starting quarterback. That's what I think. He can start for the Bears, honestly.
Damn.
He might be better than Caleb Williams right now. Right now, shit. In a few weeks might be a different story, but right now,
do you have Caleb Williams? Who has Caleb Williams in fantasy?
Not me.
Do you?
No. Great show off from Dak Prescott, though.